So last night I went to sleep. I was perfectly fine. And then I woke up and my throat was so fucking swollen. I knew I had a fucking something wrong. Okay. I went to my family doctor. And they said I need to go to the hospital immediately because my throat is going to close up and I'm going to die. And I was like, okay. So, like, me and my social worker, we go to the fucking hospital. So my social worker takes me to all, like, my important appointments because I'm really bad at going to any fucking appointment at all. I will just, like, forget about them and not go. But that aside, we go to the hospital. They do some scans on me. They look at my throat. A bunch of doctors see me. A specialist sees me. And they're like, you have an abscess in your throat, a periodontal abscess. It's the third time I've had a periodontal abscess. And they had to cut my throat open with a scalpel and then pop it with a fucking forceps while they have one of those dentist sucky tubes that absorbs all your spit in the back of my throat to like suck up all the fucking pus out of the fucking abscess. And I puked everywhere after they cut it open. They cut it open and I just puked instantly. Like, it was so disgusting. And now I have to wait a week. I have to be a week on antibiotics. And then I have to get my tonsils removed because it's the third time I've had a periodontal abscess. And they say I'm just going to keep getting abscesses if I don't get my tonsils removed. And I don't want to keep going through that repeatedly. I'd rather spend 2 weeks not being able to eat anything but ice cream and yogurt and fucking popsicles and soup and not be able to talk properly for a couple weeks than keep getting abscesses in my throat. And then I'll be able to swallow my tongue and people can suck my dick because I'll be swallowing my tongue and, like, I'll probably not know how to cough that back up and that'll be scary, but I'll figure out how to do it and then I'll be fine. I'll be swallowing my tongue and coughing it back up and doing that as a party trick. That'll be sick. I'll be doing party tricks. Party tricks. Yeah, getting my tonsils removed soon. Have to schedule a surgery. And they can remove your tonsils by using sound waves to destroy the tissue of the tonsil. Isn't that fucked? Sound waves. I found a clinic that uses sound waves to kill the tissue of the tonsil. That's so fucking cool. I want that done to me. They're gonna put me under anesthesia. I'm gonna be, like, sleeping like a little baby and wake up and be like, I'm in pain and this sucks and give me morphine or something. Please. But they're probably not gonna give me morphine because of my addiction problems and past addiction problems that are preventing me from getting painkillers like that. They'll probably give me a different painkiller. They'll probably give me the same painkiller they gave me today, which wasn't an opiate. Obviously opiates work arguably the same, but opiates also take you out of your mind and body, so you're not feeling the pain as connected to who you physically are, and what you're consciously thinking about isn't the pain that you're in. You're consciously in another world, so you're like, or like in a daze, so you're like not consciously feeling the pain. The pain's just in your body, not in your mind, and it's a lot nicer. That's the only reason I want morphine, because then I won't be, like, consciously thinking about the pain and suffering from it. I'll be, like, a little bit lit and probably happy and suffering. But yeah, tonsils. They're going by. And I don't know. I'm scared. But at least I'll be asleep for it. Getting cut open in the back of my throat and having needles shoved in the back of my throat, and then getting a scalpel cutting open my throat, and then getting them to pop an abscess with forceps like 3 times, and then opening up the wound with forceps and letting all the pus drain out into my throat until I'm puking. That was disgusting. Disgusting. Not about it.